Welcome, welcome. We've just got some good stuff for you tonight. Our POM is 215. Nikki's favorite top. The whole challenge was to move, to easy sewing. I've gotten so much feedback from you all. Y'all know I just love you to death. Just that to encourage you to sew, we've had this little it's not a contest, it's an entry where you make up the pattern of the month and you send it in. We're calling it the Silhouette U. Make it up, send it in, and we've got some great pictures tonight. I'm just so proud of you guys. But some comments have been, thanks for giving me the nudge to get back into sewing. Maybe we put it off, maybe we don't sew as much as we want, but a little gift certificate helps. Before we do that, I told you I would announce the Peggy giveaway, and we do have the winner, and I have emailed the winner. I have not heard back. I'm just going to say that the winner is Gloria. But I'm not going to say any more just for her privacy right now. But we emailed her earlier today, and I've not heard back from her. So as soon as we hear, that she is the winner. But I'm really grateful for so many of you who have donated. Pattern 400 will ship out probably the end of this week to middle of next week. We'll have that out. So all of those who bought that pattern will have it. It's all the blouse variations, which is going to be really, really nice for all of you. We will start another giveaway. We've got some serger giveaways. You all like them. We like them. And we're 2 months out from filming our new series. So we need your help. So we're going to try to give away some great prizes so that you guys are willing to loosen up wallets. And I know that's hard. I know it's hard. Our April POM, we're going to go through, I think we had, I don't know the number, maybe 18. And we had 2 winners. Now, these are not like best of or somebody who sewed super well. They're just, what we do, how we select the winner is we put all those who sent pictures, we put their name in an Excel spreadsheet. Excel has a random selector that you put the numbers in, such and such through such and such, and it comes up with a number. So we picked 2 winners. It picked 2 winners, and Deborah and Laura both have been emailed and both have responded. So Deborah and Laura each get $50 each. So if you place an order, and then just send me the order number and I'll credit back the $50. And I really appreciate everybody who sent in. I want to show you those first because I'm very excited to show you those. So we're going to start off with, there's a picture of 312. And 312 was last month's POM. And I got a couple late pictures, but this one I just wanted to show you because, look at picture number 1. I know y'all can't see her face, but you can kind of see her hands. I cut faces out, can't do faces. But you can see her hands, and she's doing the happy dance, and she just loves her Giorgio's dress. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I just know that her expression is sheer joy, and she's just a happy girl. All right. So let's go on now, and we'll show you the POMs. Okay, so again, I won't comment much about names or who it is or anything like that, just that these are lovely. I mean, these are really lovely. And we're going to see all different shapes and sizes. And what I found to be really wonderful is how nicely it looked on everyone. It looked really, really nice. So this one, if you notice, it's been lengthened. Just so you know, the blouse itself is just a little below the waist. It's not a blouse, I'm sorry. It's a knit top. So she's lengthened it there, and you just add to the front and the back the same amount. Very easy to do. All right, and we'll keep just going through. Don't you love this? Look at these. I love these fabrics. Now, remember that I've told you many, many times, if it's a complex pattern, you want a simple fabric. This is definitely a complex fabric. That's definitely a complex, this is a complex pattern. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. That's definitely a complex fabric. So when you put complex and complex together, you get a great result. Why is that? It's just because it works. In some cases, you can break the rules and you can get away with it. In this case, it really works. Love it with her white pants. It just looks really awesome and really summery, okay? See, this is going to be now a simple fabric, complex. And you can see that now you see the lines of the patterns, the inner workings, the lacing of those front pieces. You don't even really see that when you do it with a print. And so you just want to think about, what do I want and what do I want it to look like? And you can see there's a wide variety of fabrics that are going to look really well. Okay? Love this. Just love it. Look how cute she looks. Just looks amazing. That's that fabric. I recognize the fabric. I know we had it. Some of these fabrics I don't recognize, which doesn't matter, but it's all just adorable. Just looks so cute. All right, and I'm not prejudiced. Okay, this one's on a dress form. We want it on you, you guys. We want it on you. We want it on you because we want to see how nicely it fits. But this is beautiful. Great fabric. You can see all different colors work well. And you just see that it's just got a nice line to it. It's got a nice draw to it. It's very slimming, if you notice. This one's also been lengthened, just FYI. Okay? Love this. Love this. All the different fabrics, light, dark. You can do so many different things with those. Okay? Dress. Isn't that wonderful? And this actually, because you don't know who this is actually one of the ladies who won. But again, not because of anything she did, simply because she entered and the Excel picked her name. That's it. That's all you have to do is enter. But I love this dress. I just love this on her. And I bet it's so comfortable. It made me want to make a long dress. I just think this is adorable. Okay? And then here I thought this was really interesting. So that there's that front piece, for those of you who have not made it, that portion that's black right there, if you kind of look closely, and I know it's hard to, but that's an underlay. I can show you when we get going in some of these tops. But anyway, so she put a lace over that and then paired it with a skirt. And I just think that's I love these ideas. I love to see what you're sewing, and I really appreciate this one. So she just used a midriff, gave it a real different look. I just thought this was really cool. Look at the fabric on this. This fabric I recognize. Love this fabric. Love it. And again, it's a striped fabric. And I just love that stripe. And you can see all the different directions it's going. And then look at the little change up on the sleeves. Love that she gave a little open look. Very summery to kind of pair with. Just great. I think great design. I think this was done really well. Good job. Cute too. Isn't that adorable? Look at that cute little figure. Whoever that is, cute little figure. Great job. Notice it's not too low on anyone. There's no cleavage. I guess if you wanted to show cleavage, I could help you do that. Again, very cute. Love the red. Okay. This is just a great look also. Olive green. Olive green is just that really good base right now. Just love it. And you guys are good at taking selfies, I got to tell you. You've learned how really well. All right? Aren't these great? They're just great. And you can see on every figure type out there, it just looks really, really nice. It's very flattering. Okay? On the mannequin also, I tried to cut it out to where you couldn't tell it was on the mannequin. We want it on you. But I love this. I just think this is so beautiful. You can see it. The solid and the color really elevates it. It really sets it up to be, I'm not going to say dressier, but definitely more upscale. And I love it in a solid. I really like it in print, but you got to at least make several. So that's the goal. And I can tell you from making 4 here that the more you make, the faster you get. Love this white. Love it. So springy, so fresh, just very, very pretty. Very nicely done. And you can see again, in a solid, you see all those details. Okay. So I really like this. And she put this over. This is a scuba blazer, she was saying. And so this is kind of what we're going to talk about tonight is I want you to see what you can pair with it. It is widely being known that that third piece is really a very valuable step up. You know, if you are a little tired of wearing just pants and top, this is a great pants and tops, but boy, that jacket or that third piece, which is what I want to kind of focus on tonight, really helps elevate it. Nice look, very nice look. Very slimming too. I want you all to realize that third piece really slims. Okay? And I love this. Look at that dress. Is that good looking? Just a really nice job. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Very nice. I'm just excited about you guys. I'm excited. I love that you're sharing this. I love that, you know, I know you're not doing it for $50. You can't be doing it for $50. You're paying more than $50. You know, you're just doing it for the spirit of of the win, and I love that. Okay, so we've taken care of that. Now I just want to talk to you. We've got fabrics that are perfect for the top and fabrics that are perfect for that third layer. I was watching some stuff a little while ago, and this lady was talking about this third piece, and that well-dressed women know a third piece is essential. And I thought, do they? I mean, have you interviewed well-dressed women? And I mean, I just thought that was such a silly statement. However, just know that that third piece really does help a lot. I've talked about it before. We're going to spend a little bit of time on it tonight, and I want to talk about fabrics. What is the yardage on this blouse? So this just to make sure our communication is clear, it's not a blouse is woven, it's a top is knit. All right, you can go to, I don't know your size, you'll have to kind of do your homework, but if you go to pattern 215 and if you click on the picture, you'll see there's a back option, and the back option has all your different sizes, and then you can figure out your yardage. I wouldn't know, I don't know your size, I don't know your width of your fabric. Those are all variables that you'll want to go through. So I think we could actually, as we're showing the fabric, we could actually show the garment. I think we could do it at the same time. Let's do it at the same time, because some of these fabrics are just really fun, and I really want to, kind of show them off. All right, so we're at 1200s tonight, and we're at we have 20 fabrics, and at 1200, so if you go to silhouettepatterns.com and go to fabrics, the tab that says fabrics, click on that, and then go to the right where it says view all. I think it's just way easier to view all, and then go all the way to the bottom. And you'll see when you go all the way to the bottom, there's 20 fabrics, and try as I might, I tried to get all of them in order. There's one that's out of order, but you'll discover it. You'll say, oh, where's this number? And it's before the other number, but it's close. It's just not in order. So let's go through them, because I think there's some really cool fabrics, and then I'll show you what I did with it as we get to that particular fabric. How's that sound? All right, so this first one we're going to deal with, these are Versace. And Versace makes a beautiful, this would be 1201. These Versace, and y'all know, when we put a name and a designer on these knits, unfortunately the price just goes up, and I beat my guy up like there's no tomorrow, but it just goes up, it just goes up. There's too many people who are willing to pay, not even for the name on it, but who are, who know that it's a fabric that's going to have quality. If Gucci's going to make it, they're going to make sure it's, not Gucci, I'm sorry, Versace, they're going to make sure it has quality. This is beautiful. It's 100% cotton. It has stretch in one direction. It has stretch in both directions, but one is definitely, it is a ribbing. And it's really a beautiful piece of fabric. Did you already come in on that and I didn't see it? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and come in close on that. And you can, I'll just hold it still, and if you can see the ribbing on there. Yeah, there you go. So it's a beautiful pink, beautiful ribbing, and that is Versace. Now I put this in the beginning really simply because I wanted to pair it along with this one, which is 12. You can see those just blend beautifully, and they're both Versace. This is 1212. And this is also 100% cotton, and they came in together. The designers put them together. So I thought about, wouldn't it be cool if you did some ribbing on the bands, or somehow just did a portion of it ribbed? I just thought that would be really cool. I did not have time to do it, but I thought maybe the front pieces could be ribbed, and then the rest of the t-shirt be just the knit. I thought that might be very cool. Okay. When will the May PoM be announced? On May 1, at the beginning of the month. We always announce it on the beginning of the month. What pattern is the wrap you have on? 215 is the piece underneath, and then 95 is the overlay. And that's what I'm going to talk about. This is the fabric. It's actually 12, let's see, 12, 13, 12, 14. This is Versace also. It is pricey. I don't know about that. It's 100% cotton. It's beautiful. But man, it is just lovely. It's lovely to sew on. So when I'm talking about that third piece, in this particular case, I did pattern number 95. And pattern number 95 is Brooks top. And it is, I just did monochromatic, to where the top, you know, I did the two pieces, obviously same fabric, same color, same everything. I did a black thread, so I figured I would pull it in with black, but I could also do it with white. I felt like white jeans would just be so cute. Jeans, just all kinds of options, but that monochromatic top, I felt like I really liked it. So it felt like 95 is a really good third piece, is the bottom line that we're gonna say there, okay? This is 1202, and I just absolutely am in love with this fabric. I have been for a long time. I've got some pieces here tonight that there's not, this is a viscose. There's not a lot left. They're just kind of, you know, getting down to less quantity, but I felt like they would make perfect 215s. So I put them in. So just know that, my little rod is coming out. The tube is bent, so we put these little rods in so that they'll stay up straight when I put them against the wall. Anyway, that's 1202. How did you finish the hem? Yes, I did a serger and then I just turned it and top stitched. I have an overlock machine, but I didn't use it on this. This is 1203, and I felt like this would make a great third piece. It would be great for the one I have on, and I put it with this because I felt like wine is a color that would go with so much. We were in New York on Friday, and we went to see Diana Burchard, and I know many of you know that name. And I had on a wine necklace. And one of the things Diana said was, wine is such a base color that it goes with so much. So don't think that you have to wear wine with wine. It goes with white, it pairs with black. It just pairs with so much. So I thought that was a really good point. And I originally bought the wine because she had said how many things it pairs with. And I trust her design ability explicitly. She is very good at what she does. Okay, so then there's 1204. And this 1204 is a viscose also, and it's a swirl. So again, I can just see 215 in this, and I think it would be just incredible. So this is 1204. So really what I was looking at tonight was kind of coordinates of maybe things that you could put together. 1205, this would be beautiful on top of this or on top of this. They both would work well. This is a stretch woven, but I'm going to show you some other things that that third piece. In a minute, we're going to look at a jean jacket. I think a jean jacket would be a great third piece over this top. You could make the top long, and the jean jacket could be shorter than the top itself. And that's a great look, and it works really well. What pattern is the top you are wearing? So I'm wearing two patterns. I'm wearing 215, which is the PoM, Nikki's top, and then I'm wearing 95, which is Brooke's top over it. Okay, and this orange is just right in for right now, and it's a cotton poly, so you can see this would be the top, and then that would be the little jean jacket, or this particular fabric right here that I'm holding, you can use both sides. So you could easily make what I have on. The one that I have on, the 95, which is Brooke's top, you want to use a fabric where both sides are going to be visible. So this, I put this in because I think this would be great. You could wear this with a little white top and a little white pair of jeans, and that orange just would be a home run. Just a really good color right now and just really nice. And then it also goes with this next fabric, which is 1306. And again, this is also a viscose, but you can see, look at that great orange. Isn't that perfect? The colors in that are just so pretty. The wine fabric is what fiber? I'm pretty sure it's 100%. Let me grab it real quick. I think it's 100% cotton. 1203 is 100% cotton, yes. But also if you click on it, it says the fabric. It says the fiber content, you guys, at each number. Isn't that pretty? I love that. That would be so cool, cut up and put back together in 215. I think that would be wonderful. And then to put a little orange something with it, or a black jean jacket. We've got a black linen coming up. This is just a really good way to have a lot of different options with your clothing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1207. I can't seem to remember the numbers. Sorry, you guys. Great, 100% cotton, hot pink. This would be just perfect for a 215, just all by itself. Come on closer, just a little bit if they can. There you go, so where they can see. Now, sometimes when you get real close in, they can almost see the texture. It's kind of fun if they can see that texture. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at that, man. 1206, you said 1306. Oh, sorry, is that from you? It is, they're all 12s. I'm sorry, you guys. If I said 13, I'm 2 weeks behind, which is actually about right. I'm about 2 weeks behind. So that makes a lot of sense. This one I also felt like would be so cute. I'm going to show you in a minute what I did with some border prints. This is a border print, and this would be a lot of fun to do this. This is a dual border. So this fabric would be perfect to make a 215 out of. And this is a viscose. These viscose are great fabrics for this blouse. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool looking? I love that. Very, kind of has an Indian flair to it, you think? Very, very architecturally wonderful. All right, and then we have a white. And the reason I did this is a white linen, 100% linen, is, I think, I could be wrong, 1209. I mean, we got a really good price on this, you guys. Linen has so gone up because everybody wants linen. But we got a pretty good price on this, and so I passed that along, and I just think this would be great. You know, there was a couple things that I really wanted to make, and I just ran out of time. But one of the things I felt like would be awesome is just a white linen blazer, just for the summer. You could do 922, or you could do something like, you know, you could do a 1900. You could do 1950. Depends on how, you know, casual or dressy you want it. But a jacket just goes everywhere. And I've heard so many women say to me over the years, oh, when I retired, I don't do jackets anymore. You gotta kind of cut that thinking out. You can wear jackets anywhere. They're just appropriate. They're not business. They just look really good. Or do a white jean jacket. If you just don't want to do that jacket anymore, you could do what I have on. That would be great with this. There's just so many variables that would really look nice. And so 13, I said 13 again. I'm sorry, you guys, 12. 12, 10. I love this. This is an olive. It's got beautiful olives, but it's so pretty with a white. And this is a viscose also. And it's got great drape. This would be a really beautiful 215. Whenever it kind of sponges, not sponges, that's not the right word, but whenever it kind of boing, 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 you know, I mean, I know you can't hear it, and it's not speaking, but to me it's going boing, boing, boing. It's got great recovery. Stretch in both directions. Yeah, really cool looking fabric. And you can see if you've got white, it could go with white. If you've got black, or if you've got a really beautiful olive, it could go with that also, with then that little white third piece. All right, and then this one, oh, I think I lost it all, you guys. Maybe I just won't put that one back. When they go timber, then I lose them all. All right, I wanted to get this one down is why I wanted to fix it. So we have this fabric, and we've had three different, we've had three different colors. So I put this up, this is 1211, and they have this border. They're panel prints. So 1 yard, you get one border, you know, one strip. And the strip goes from selvage to selvage. So I want us to look at this top, because this is what I did with it. This is the one that we have online, the one I made. We've got three different colors, and I don't know all the numbers. This one is 8064. So it looks just like this, except it's brown and the black and, you know, brown and black and white. This one is the greens and olives. So you can see that what I did with those two pieces is I put them here, and then I put the back and everything else on this. All right, so then what I did is, remember I was thinking these three pieces, this third piece. So this is pattern number 2. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. This is pattern number 201, and this is that silk that's on sale for $19.99 today, that black silk. It's $81.90. Yeah, look, is that adorable? But I used the cuff. It says it's actually for a knit, but it doesn't have to be a knit. It can be a woven. So I did the cuff that does have to be a knit to match the fabric there. So this little cute little jacket goes with the fabric. It's really not a jacket. It's just a little wrap. But it was just, it's 2 seams. There's, you know, because it's a kimono. Can we see that? I'm going to let it go close up, or you got it. Okay. It's a little kimono. I cut off the part that hangs down. I just cut that off. And I cut this a little wider because it's a woven now, and I wanted to make sure it had enough circumference around my arm. And I put the little knit on, the little cuff that matched here. And then what I did is, because I wanted to make sure it'd stay on, like I could see this with jeans. I mean, I put it just with a skirt because the skirt was on the mannequin. But we've got these little safety pins in now, these cute little safety pins. So I pinned it so that it would just stay in place. Like when you're wearing it, sometimes if you're wearing like a little wrap, it falls off. So I pinned it so that it would stay in place. So here's the pattern number. It's 201. It's called Nick's, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't read the name of the pattern. Nick's Easy Kimono Knit Cardigan. But again, you don't have to make it knit because there's nothing about it that needs to be knit. And it's just really, really a great little third piece. I just love that. I love that it's kimono. It's pretty. That silk is just beautiful. It's perfect fabric pattern combination. It's really good. Another one that would work really well, just while we're there, is this 320. 320 would be, it works really well. It's a little wrap, and it would work great with 215 also. And again, you could do this in the silk because it doesn't have to be knit. So that's another option for a little top. All right, so this is 1211, and you can see that it's a different color. So there's, like I said, 3 different colors on the website. There's the green. This is 1211. There's 8064, the one I did. And there's one other, but I don't have the number with me. But on each one of them, the picture of the border is really obvious. Okay, any questions? We're okay? Okay. All right, so that's the top row. There's 11 fabrics on the top. There's 9 on the bottom. So we'll just take a minute to answer questions if you have any, and then we'll go to the bottom. We're doing okay? Yay. All right, cool fabrics. Fabrics pattern combination. That's always the goal. Would 1209 work for wide leg pants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. For those new pants that we came out with, the 32, you know, the Armani's Bergdorf Armani's pant, be fabulous. I wore those to New York. I wore my Fendi's to New York. I love them. I just love those pants. But yes, they would look really pretty on a white linen. Can we have a close-up of the olive you are holding? Yes, and probably this one. I'm going to just hold it still. Sometimes you guys, I'm moving and the poor camera person can't get it close because I'm just moving the whole time. How's that for close-up? Very nice. What was the pattern that crossed in front and was a POM a few months ago? You had an online fashion show with people sending in their photos. I think you said it was Johnny Was. You know, I have a hard enough time remembering what's in front of me. It's really hard for me to remember a couple months ago. Email me privately and I will do my best to come up with an answer for you. Thursday is the Q&A, you know, maybe I can throw it in there, okay? What is the background color in 1206? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The background color, that's probably a good question because I don't know that there's a background. There's so many colors going on in here. I'll open it up and let's see if we can figure it out. How's that? I mean, if I had to say, I would say black. Well, no, I'd say orange. Probably orange is the background color. Yeah, I would say more orange, to be honest. If one typically makes sway back and rounded back adjustments, do we do that in kimonos too? No, a kimono, no. So you're only doing that, well, rounded back and sway back have different answers. Rounded back, you would probably do that in most things because that doesn't matter if it's knit or woven. Sway back is typically knit only, it's not a woven. It can be a woven, but it's only because the garment's coming close into the body that sway back occurs. So for instance, when I look at this overlay that I have on, I can have no sway back because it doesn't silhouette the waist. I have to get close to the body before I silhouette the waist before I have an issue. That's not true with rounded back. So rounded back would be to keep the garment in place, to keep it, the right depth. So those are two different issues. I hope that helps. Okay, let's do the bottom row if you're ready. Is this fun? All right, so I talked about the Versace. This is 12, 12. I think we did that right. Do we want a little close-up of that? I'll hold it still and you can have a little close-up. Both sides are usable on this. It's really nice. 100% cotton. It feels beautiful. It's just incredible. It's Versace. What's not to be incredible, right? Okay. And then I did this fabric because I'm in love with this fabric. And it goes with my blue. And I decided once I made my blue, I could do this next. This is a viscose. So this is 12, 13. Yeah, I love this. I don't know if it's the colors or if it's the print or if it's both, but I just love it. Very nice. Very nice. Stretch in both directions, good stuff. 100% viscose. Okay. Question, what is the deadline for entering the monthly PoM garment photo contest? I don't think there's I'm confused because I thought it was the last day of the month. Well, you can't have it the last day of the month all right, that's fair. Okay, so the deadline would be the Sunday before the PoM webcast. So this is the PoM webcast. It would be the Sunday before the Tuesday. Our PoM webcasts are always on a Tuesday. So I need time to organize them, sort them out, So you have to have them in by Sunday before the PoM webcast. The PoM webcast is going to change every month. It's generally the fourth Tuesday, but that's not always the case. Okay, so you want to get your PoMs ordered and then get them in by the Sunday before. And all you have to do is send me a picture. It's not like you have to send anything. So if I'm a Monday night sewer. Monday night, I sew more than Monday night, but at least Monday night, I'm a Monday night sewer. You'd want to get that done and get it done, okay? The twisted top is the PoM. What pattern number is it? 215. It's right on, always, the PoM, you guys, just FYI, it's always on the front page of our site. Just literally on the front page, there's right there. It's right there, there's a link. Okay, so the next one is 12, let's see, 11, 12, 13, 12, 14 is what I have on, the blue. I love this. I love this. Not only do I loved sewing with it, see, that's when I really love a fabric, is I always like it, but as I sew with it and then do all that stuff, then I love it. I love it. So it's great. I really like it. And then I also fell in love with this. And Saturday in the store, a lady came in, and she was going on vacation, and she wanted to make herself a dress. And so this is a panel. This is a panel print. And one panel is right about a yard. The price is per panel. And she already got it made up. She sent me a picture of it. I was really excited. This is just Saturday she was here. I was really excited to see her in it. So she's going to come back next Saturday, and we'll kind of fine-tune it a little bit, but it looked great on her. But I took this opportunity to make this 215 out of it. Okay, so top to bottom, you're just going to work it all the way down. The sleeves, I did the same thing. And then again, use that third piece, because it's a beautiful blues. It's white at the top, dark at the bottom. You could throw it on with dark pants, jeans, whatever. Just makes a great outfit. So this is a viscose. It has stretch in both directions. It's a wonderful piece. And it also goes really well with a solid if you like that. Does 1213 have orange in it? Also, what other colors? 1213. This is 1213. Yes, 1213 has orange in it that matches this. But what other colors does it have? Ooh, we might be here a while. Okay, it has orange, it has blue, it has teal, it has tan, it has brown, it has green, it has black, it has white. I think I got them all. All right. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I'm not sure. You know, some fabrics I think just really appeal to you. That one definitely appeals to me. But then I guess a lot of these do, because otherwise I wouldn't buy them. I love this. This is a cotton, 100% cotton, and this is a stretch woven. So this is like jeans, but it's going to be lighter than a jean. We do have white denim. I think we still have it online. But this is a stretch woven. This is great. It's a jean jacket. It's that third piece again, or a pant. But I put it in here because I felt like it was a great third piece possibility. You know, even in our casual dressing, monochromatic is really stylish. So think about what could you do monochromatic wise with it. Or even if you did like what I have on a 95 and do the pant to match it and then do the top different. All right, and then this was the same baby. I love this. This is like 100% cotton. It's like a black gauze. It's very lightweight. So you could easily do 95, what I have on. You could do the 201. You could do a jean jacket, a very lightweight jean jacket. As you can see, it's just really beautiful. But it is a woven. It's got great selvage, and it's 100% cotton. And I'll hold it real still so they can see. See the texture in that? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's really nice. And it's a very dark black. The camera makes it look a little lighter, but I don't know about, I know all of our monitors are different, but it's a very dark black. Okay. All right, and then we have, oh, I love this one too. This is 1218, and I think I've stood on my cord one too many times. Okay, there we go. This is 1218. This would make a great 215. This has stretch in both directions. It's a cotton poly, but this would be incredible. It would just look so nice. And then this has a very interesting back to it, and we'll get a close-up on it. It's a solid, and it's a texture, but it's so different where you could easily do this out of the 95 that I have on, and it'd be so interesting because it'd just be such a variance between the front and the back. But anyway, I love this. Stretch in both directions, great weight, great drape. What is the pattern for the white wrap you have over the blue pattern top? 1825, Megan's coat. Just cut short, and then I just rolled up the sleeves. It's a two-piece sleeve, and I just rolled it up. I actually, I should tell you that fabric number just so that you have it. That white linen, because we have it online. I'll go over all this at the end, but just so you have it now, is 8084. If you look at that fabric, 8084. All right, and then we have this, I put in here for this same thing. This is very Gucci-like looking to me. Gucci always has these kind of diagonal squares. This is a cotton poly, it's a netting, but you see, again, very similar to what I'm saying as a great overlay. Both sides are usable. This would be a great 95 that I have on. It's just a lot of fun. 320, it would make a great 320. 201, whipping out all these things. Is pattern 215 for a knit? It is. And I'm going to tell you something, you guys. I actually decided because everything I saw coming in picture-wise, oh, sorry, did I mess up? Everything I saw picture-wise was knit. And I thought, you know, I'm going to do this in a woven. And I'm going to tell you, don't. I did it in a woven, only to show you that it completely distorts the ability of why it's a knit in the first place. And the reason it's a knit in the first place is because it has a great silhouette, it has great lines. So when I did it in a woven, and I did an invisible zipper up the side, I mean, you know, I did all of that. I didn't like it. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is. I just didn't like it. So you could do it. Just know that I didn't like it transferred, or I tried. This is a viscose knit, and it would be great in this. Now this is a little different fabric, and this is kind of like a little sweater knit. It's a beautiful piece. Love the colors. It'd be great with like a white pair of jeans or something really light. Olive, if you have it. You can see this base color is just really popular. It's got stretch in both directions, so that's 1220. That's 1220. So I want to go over the pattern numbers with you and answer questions because I kind of got combobulated and I didn't get to this one. And so some time ago, a little while ago, I was, I don't even remember where I was. I remember I was out of town, but I can't remember where I was. And I saw this shirt and it had a ring in it, had a ring right there. And I thought, man, that's way too cool. And so I thought next time we have it or I show it, I'm going to do that. And that was before it was a PoM. But I bought these rings in New York. So it's a gunmetal ring. You can throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. And just what you can see is as I took the top one and started lacing it, I put the ring in there. You could actually change where you put the ring. I don't think it would make a difference, but I wanted to keep it up toward the upper portion of the body. And so I put it in under the first looping. You can see it went under and down, and then I stitched it here and I stitched it here so it would stay put there in the middle. Okay, just FYI. So I put those metal rings up. I found a whole bunch in New York. That's a 3-inch ring. It's gunmetal. I just love it. That fabric, the reason I chose that fabric is when you get a closer look at it, the fabric has circles all through it. So even these little dots, everything's circular. So I really love the fact that it has all those circles all over it. And so that's why I chose that fabric. And that fabric is 8113. It's a viscose. I mean, I love the fabric. But anyway, that's kind of why I went. You can see the little circles coming around. It's just fun. It was just fun. So let's go over the numbers. So this is, the fabric is 8064. The black silk is 8190. This is pattern number 215. This is pattern number 201, done in a black silk. This fabric here is 8113. It's 215. I don't know the number of the ring. The rings are on and the little safety pins, those are on the fabric page toward the bottom. The black linen we have online, but I don't have the fabric number. The one I have on is 1214. 1214. The overlay is 95, Brooks top, and 215. This one is 215. The fabric number is 1215. This fabric number is 8084, and it's pattern number 1825. I did pretty good. Remember, I mean, just writing all that down, remembering all this stuff. Could you please show the, yes, I can show you anything now, you guys. We're just done with all that stuff. Anything you all want to see, let me know. Number 1215 is the panel. So that's this, you guys. And so what you want to notice about that panel, lighter at the top, darker at the bottom. Obviously, you could do it any way you want, but the panel is darker at the bottom. And there's a wider, we actually debated this in the store. If you notice, there's more, it's a wider border at my left hand end than it is at my right hand. So I actually cut off of this, I cut the top off. And I started at this lighter piece, if you can see up here. I didn't want it dark up here. I wanted to start with the light. So that was my choice. But gosh, you could put it different directions. You could put it going up and down. Everybody in the store had a different opinion about what we could do with it. So once you buy the fabric, you get to do with it. It took me 2 panels to make mine. And of course, you can see I added 4 inches to the bottom because I really wanted to wear it just like with a legging or a straight pant or a jean. So I added some length to the bottom. Nikki's favorite top is showing $18.99. Is it no longer on sale? It is. It should be $13.99. Yeah, I can change that, but I can't change it this minute. But you know why? We had the pattern sale. That's why. And I forgot to change it back. I appreciate you letting me know. That's a mistake on my end. Can we please see 1218 again? Yes. If you wait until 9:05, I'll have it changed, okay? 9:05 our time. That is 12:18. Isn't that pretty? It's like a herringbone. But the texture of this fabric is very cool. It's very nice. What pattern is the black linen jacket? It's pattern number 900. It's called Carol's Jacket. Okay. Should I show them the back? I guess I should have showed them the back. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, see, it's really a solid blue. Like the front is a black and a blue, and the back is a blue. So you easily could do those. You could use both sides of that. I like both sides. I think it looks really cool. Okay. All right, what else, y'all? 2:15. I'm so thrilled. You know, for so long, I just always say, what are y'all sewing? It's so fun to see what y'all are sewing. It really is. I really appreciate you sending the pictures. Gosh, you know, just, I love it. I love it. You have great ideas. It's looked so good on so many of you. Just recognize that now that you've made it, at least once. I had some ladies who said they struggled with what size to pick out, and eventually they heard me say that if you had to make too many changes, you were in the wrong size, so they kind of abandoned it and started over, and the picture she sent, she says, I nailed it. She did. She nailed it. It looked really, really good. So I appreciate that feedback. Okay, anything else? You're supposed to comment, hit the like button, subscribe. Is that it? Those three things. Hit the bell notification. Icon. Okay. I need a cue card is what I need. I have a living cue card. It's a lot better than having a cue card. All right. This was fun. I hope you had a good time, you guys. Remember that third piece. And we have some really great patterns that I have purposely done for that third piece. I mean, Hugo's cardigan is an example. And keep in mind, I didn't do it here tonight, but I thought about you could do like the jean jacket sleeveless and then do it over a sleeved Nikki's top as a vest. I think that would be adorable. 9:15. What you want is you want something that kind of opens naturally, which like this 95 does. It just works. It's so cool. It's so comfortable. I just love it. Okay. Is the darkest part of the blue panel 12:15 navy blue or black? It's navy. It's not black. It's navy. I can't tell with my monitor. Yep, it's navy blue. Thanks for asking. Anything else? What's your email? Peggy@silhouettepatterns.com. Peggy@silhouettepatterns.com. Okay? All right, ladies. Thanks for being here. Happy sewing. Watch, we're going to do another Serger giveaway, and we're going to do another Peggy giveaway. We'll start it toward the end of the week. And you know, doesn't take much to enter. And in the particular case of Gloria, the one who won, and again, I haven't heard from her, but her name is Gloria something. Anyway, it was just a random pick. So we appreciate all your support. All right, later. We'll see you Thursday night. Oh, we got another one. Looks like that blue panel, one end is black and the other navy. No, there's no black. It's navy. It's a dark navy, but it's navy. Okay? All right, we'll see you Thursday night. Thursday night's Q&As. All right, till then, bye.